Just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, wait, baby, let's go.
We're going to have a good time.
What's going on today? Back here we got Craig, and we got a little something special for you guys. We are working on a new project car. You can kind of see it back here in the background. And this is our donor car here. So get the camera turned around and we'll show you guys what we're working with. A 2006 Mustang GT. This is the car that we featured in our headlight restoration video. You guys can check that out. I'll put the description in a link below. Also, we have decided on using this car as a donor. As you can see, this one has the 4.6 liter 3 valve. This car is drive-by-wire. A few things that we've done to it as it sits. We've put a new clutch in it. We did intake gaskets. I believe we fixed a, what was it? There was a leak. What leak did we fix? That coolant leak under there, yes, that was it. Yeah, there was a clutch leak. We actually installed a new clutch in the car. Has a new battery and a master cylinder. Yes, we did. And there was Apollo. There's one of our shop dogs, and here comes Zeus. Anyhow, kind of walk around the vehicle and give you guys a little video here of what we got going on. This car we picked up, it looks like somebody that tried to break into the vehicle. This was all previous damage. But the issue with the vehicle is we picked it up. It was an abandoned vehicle. We had intentions on putting it back on the road, but we have since decided to do something a little different. So this is probably going to be a drag car project here later on in the future. And as you can see, the interior on it is actually not bad. So yeah, this car's been sitting out here for how long, Craig? What, about a month, I guess, something like that? A month and a half. Yeah, maybe a month and a half. See if she'll hit a lick. And this doesn't have an exhaust on it, so whole deal is. This one does run, but yeah. So Craig, you want to tell them about the idea we've got going on, or the new project? We're hoping it's going to work out. But
do I tell them like the whole thing about this car?
The whole thing. Let's tell them everything.
The whole thing?
Yeah, let's tell them. All right, Craig. So let's give them a little rundown on this vehicle here. Just your make and model, and the what is this? A GLX?
Yeah,
is that correct?
It's a 1982 Ford Mustang GLX.
Foxbody chassis, of course. Everybody knows that.
There was only, from what I've looked up, there was only about 2,300 of these made in 1982. Previously with my car, Mike ended up getting it from me.
We'll do a little walk around here.
It's not in the perfect condition, and as you can see, it's a roller.
But you know, if anybody knows anything about these Mustangs, usually the lower part of the strut towers get rust. Both of the strut towers on this car are clean.
Well, this was a Southern car. This car was ordered in
Huntsville,
Alabama.
it's all Southern. So there's no rust on the vehicle.
This car was actually ordered in Huntsville, Alabama.
Really?
And
so it is a Huntsville car. Wow.
So the interior is completely stripped because I had to take everything out when I had the car. I bought a better dash than what was in it.
Yeah, it was busted up and cracked up. So
from somebody that I know in Florence. and that's a 10 times better dash. I painted it black. It was already black, but I put a fresh coat of paint on it.
And we won't, yeah, we will. That hole there is something that we're going to have to fix also. This was all done by the previous owner of the vehicle.
Not me.
Not Craig. This was before he got it. What transmission was in here? It was a 4-speed car, correct?
Factory 4-speed
Yeah,
car.
factory 4-speed car.
And then they put a T5 in it.
Yeah, so whatever reason they decided they had to cut that tunnel out that big to put a T5 in here is beyond us. But I mean, the door shut fairly well. This one needs a little adjustment, but it shuts good.
We're missing, I mean, I've got most of these parts.
Okay, is that the drip rail?
Well, this is like,
Or the trim piece?
It's got a piece of black trim or chrome from the factory that's supposed to go here.
Okay. But overall, this is a fairly good bodied car. It's
the hatch has been, like, one of the hinges has been twisted.
well, these are adjustable too, aren't they?
Yeah.
The hinges?
But I don't think adjustment's gonna help this much. I think we need to find a new hinge for it.
New hinge.
The 82 taillights are in the car.
Yeah, and then whoever, yeah, you can kind of see here where they cut some of this out here.
They put 8793 style.
And the car is actually wired for that, so we haven't decided on what we're going to do as far as the taillights. We might just put the factory 82s back in it, but
like
we're going to have to change the wiring on it.
Like I said, it's not the straightest car. Like, there's dents everywhere. Like, there's a really small one right
But
here.
it's not bad for the year it is.
The
I mean,
sunroof,
it's really not.
when I first got this car, the sunroof leaked a tiny bit, surprisingly, which I kind of figured it would.
Right.
It was raining really hard one day, and I came out here while it was raining, when
And
I was at
opened
Grandpa's
it?
shop. I opened it and shut it back and latched it as hard as I could, and it quit leaking.
Well, that's good. But yeah, the old car's pretty straight.
And,
I mean, it's got some things missing, but
I think I gave you that piece.
Yeah.
No. I lost that piece.
that was supposed to be
I went
missing.
down the road.
Yeah.
They broke the cow right here because they had a green light wired up to the electric fans and pulled this up and stuffed it under here.
Oh, I remember that, to let them know that the fans were on. Yeah, that was retarded.
But overall, if he puts the work into it, it'll be a nice car. And if you haven't figured it out already, we're putting 3 valve in this with the 36. Is it 3650 or 3660?
3650 in this car. I think the 60 is the 6-speed that's in the GT500s, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought that was a 66. Anyway,
It might be the 60.
TR60.
60, yeah.
but anyway, so we're putting the 3 valve out of this car with the transmission into the 1982 Foxbody GlX.
So yeah, that's kind of our new project. So what do you guys think? You know, new heart into an old car. So what are we gonna call that? Like a resto mod, I guess, wouldn't it? More or less, something like that.
I'm just gonna call it a swap because that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna kind of leave it like the ratty type look to it for now. Eventually, we plan on painting it back to factory silver. The car was, if you can, I don't know if he showed you the door jambs, but the door jambs are still the factory silver. But yeah, 3 valve and the 5-speed transmission and everything in this car, I feel like would be pretty cool. You don't see many of them, and I understand everybody does the coyote swaps. Like me and you both have thought about a coyote swap before.
Yeah, we contemplated putting a coyote in it, but you see online everybody's putting coyotes in
And
them.
plus, we already had this car sitting here.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this is paid for. It's ours. It's
And like he said, it was an abandoned car.
Yeah,
So we don't really have a title to it. Which
well, the
We could get
paperwork is
one.
clear on the car, and the VIN number is clear on the car.
We could get
the
one.
issue is we're in Alabama, and this
Paperwork's
vehicle
in
came
Georgia.
from Georgia. So in order for us to get a title to this vehicle, we would have to physically load it up or drive it. It's drivable.
Yeah.
Drive it to Georgia and have the vehicle inspected. Unfortunately, that is their policy. We called. I have the paperwork where the judge has signed off on the vehicle from the abandonment issue, and it's clean. It's ready to go. But I'm not dealing with that. Craig hooked me up on a good deal with this car here, so we're gonna run with it. I believe that's gonna be what we're gonna do.
Like I said,
What do you think, Craig? You think it's gonna be good? Think it's gonna be pretty cool?
I think it'd be cool.
It's gonna be different.
It'll
That's
be
the main
different
thing.
around here.
Right.
Like, my glasses are fogging up. Good lord.
The humidity in Alabama right now is
Well,
horrible.
I mean, it just rained like 30 minutes ago.
Yes,
so.
it's bad.
But I'll just take my glasses off for now.
But that's the car. That's the future plans for here. And you want to show them the 91 that you just picked up?
Yeah, we can.
And put that in this video here,
I
or we
just want
can.
to speak on this one more time.
Sure.
Real quick. like we just explained, like we thought about a coyote swap, but
Right.
everybody does a coyote swap. And another thing about this car, this is a unique 82 grill
Right.
that nobody has around our area. I've seen one other one in Newmarket, but it's not even a drivable car
Right.
yet. But I picked this car up because I've always wanted a 4i, and then got into it and realized that it was a lot more than I wanted to take on.
Right.
So, like I said, I gave Mike a good deal on it. Hopefully we'll see a 3.5 in it soon.
And we're going to try to update everybody on pretty much everything we do to this car.
That and the 91 too.
Exactly.
And speaking of that, you just got a brand new set of gears.
Yeah, we'll show them the...
Just ordered a brand new set of gears for the 91. So that'll be done soon.
Right.
But the 3 valve in this car, I feel like this car weighed 2,800 pounds from the factory.
Yeah.
So I feel like the 3 valve in this car will be.
I mean, you're talking a
decently
car that
fast.
makes just over 300 horses from the factory. That would be that engine in that car. Put into a light vehicle like this, it's gonna be fun. I mean, it's definitely, the guys that are putting the Coyotes in these things are, I mean, without doing anything to them,
Really? I mean,
are getting a god awful amount of power out of them, and they handle it really well. They're a good chassis. But there again,
of course, we already
everybody's
planned
doing
on,
it.
We already planned on doing the Maximum Motorsports torque boxes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do some stiffening.
We have to, from what we've read so far, it's a 9904 K-member with an inch K-member spacer.
And that's
And
Maximum Motorsports makes those spacers too, I believe.
And use those factory motor mounts, or
Right.
that factory style. Of course, I'd put new ones on it. And then a Stifler's transmission mount will actually fit
Oh,
that
really?
transmission.
Sweet.
So our buddies
was
at
it slotted?
Foxcast,
Yeah, Foxcast guys.
our buddy at Foxcast has been speaking about Stifler's mounts for a while,
Right.
and I think we might give one of them a try.
I believe that'll be a good idea.
Like we said though, the hole in the tunnel is gonna be the first thing that we need to fix.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we need to get, another thing too is we need to get the motor and the transmission in here
Mock it up.
and
see,
see where that
have.
shifter is gonna come out.
Right.
That way, like, we can patch that hole if we have to completely over, and then cut a new
Just
one.
cut a new slot in it. I agree.
And you said something about putting the S197 dash in it.
Yeah, that's we were actually watching. I believe it was one of Foxcast
Foxcast,
Media's videos where they were looking at putting the 06 GT dash into the 82, or it wasn't an 82, was it a 4i?
No, it was 85.
But it was a coupe too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so yeah, we decided that's not going to work. That's going to be a lot of cutting, and a lot of time that we don't really want to spend on fighting with changing out the dashboards. Plus, the old dashboards are cool. What is it? The Dakota gauges?
Yeah, the Dakota Digital actually makes a gauge.
Yeah, so they're, and it's really nice. So that might be another route we're going to take. We're just got to figure out how the wiring and everything with that car over here is going to work. Like I said, it is drive-by-wire. As far as I know, they do not make a carburetor conversion for that car.
I mean, cable.
Or cable. Even carburetor intake. If you wanted to use a cable via carburetor, I don't believe you can on that. Because it's variable valve timing. It has
You can do a low card.
low carb.
Cable.
Okay.
You can put a cable, like, the whole assembly in
See,
there.
that's why I keep him around. He does a lot more research than I do. I'm just the guy that turns the wrenches. So
Me personally, like, if you could find a cable-driven throttle body for that engine, I think that'd be the way I'd go.
yeah,
Because
it's gonna be a lot easier to fool with.
I've driven the 06 a couple of times, and I'm not used to the drive-by-wire, so like it makes it jump a little bit every time I take off. But
And we won't talk about that. I've let him drive the car. Yeah, make sure you don't have a sweet tea in your hand when you let him drive it.
hey,
You'll wear it, I promise.
you didn't wear it.
I almost did.
Almost.
I don't think it was as bad as the people that were walking down the street that you scared though. But anyhow.
Oh yeah. That's a whole nother story.
Right. So I guess we're gonna end it off here. We just wanted to give you guys an update on what we've been doing around here. So we did I picked up the car from Craig. I have this one sitting around. We're gonna
We can talk
swap
about
them
the
around.
91.
And we'll probably put out another video here soon on his 91 that he picked up. It's a really clean car from Tennessee, Southern. I believe that's a Southern car too, isn't it?
Mhm.
And we'll put out a little video, a walk around, and let you guys check that one out too. Well, anyway, hope you liked the video. If you did, of course, hit the like button. We're going to put the subscribe tab in there, so subscribe to us. We're going to try to get you some more content coming out.
And can we do some shout outs?
Yeah, let's do a shout out.
If you guys want to watch more Mustang type videos, there's a channel called Stang Domination that I watch a lot. They have pretty good content. Foxcast Media is another one.
That's another one.
Mustang Mike.
Mustang Mike.
You got a
He's
2-valve
actually
project.
doing a, it's a 2-valve. It's a, what, 01, I believe it
think
is.
so,
It's a
convertible.
2001 convertible 2-valve that he's doing a engine. And he actually got the engine for free. So you guys might want to go over and check that out.
He's got less than like $200 in this.
Yeah, the whole car, the gasket kit and all, it's like, I think he said, yeah, it's like less than $300
Yeah.
on the whole car. And it runs, and he's actually drove it down the road. So check him out. And also Brutal.
Yeah, Brutal.
Check him out. He's got a
another
lot of good
Alabama
content.
guy.
He's another Alabama guy. He's got a lot of good content. He's actually doing a 93 Calypso Cobra clone now. And he's doing a lot of good stuff on some body work, doing some painting, things like that.
Yeah,
But
we watch him a lot.
yeah, we do. Yeah. But anyhow, we're trying to get some stuff going on this channel. And we're going to try to get some more content for you guys to watch. And if you have any suggestions, of course, leave them down below. And we'll try to leave all of the information in the description box down there. Thanks for watching. This is Next Gen Car Guys. You guys have a good one.